Use a screen and a subtitle. Do we want subtitles? Play with them. Have you played before? No. Please adjust the slider until the computer. Yep. Please enter the current time. 2:59. Begin the game. Let's see. Ultra Deluxe. Oh. Is that right?
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month
Turtle?
of every year.
All right. Try to remember that.
Although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in. As though
So Stanley is the main character, I guess.
And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Imagine using
No one
DOS.
showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Hi.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
If you want to do a playthrough, Snake, right now is your chance.
Shocked,
I'm probably going start to finish right now.
Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Wow. So we follow the narrator. That's cool. He got it from his desk and stepped out of the office. I like that cup.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
So where's the meeting room? Place is a fucking mess, bro.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So we could start pissing the narrator off. Like, he's telling me to go to the left. What? Is this my mind? Or is this... Are we actually listening to the guy like The Truman Show? Hey, what's going on here? Tips for not getting fired. Talk less. Do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day, with no expectation of promotion or recognition.
Yet there was not a single person.
Pretty much.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Boss's office. Upstairs.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs.
Coming to a
his
staircase
boss's
near
office.
you. Oh, fancy. Jesus. Where are we? Holy. Bro, you gotta make the rest of the office like this, too. Damn, that's a nice...
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2 845. But of course,
Ah,
Stanley couldn't
shit.
possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Oh, it's like that Elder Scrolls mission we completed the other day.
Into the newly opened
Pure luck.
passageway.
Stepped into the open passageway. Uh-oh. Well, that was spooky. Some fucked up loading screen, isn't it?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself.
I don't use that word
to
enough.
question the nature of
Peculiar.
his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh, great. I guess we pressed the light bulb.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
That's trippy.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
You got that right. Fuck that. I wouldn't want to work there.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's
Tatted, what up?
control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control.
Game's fucked up, boys.
Never. It was unthinkable.
But interesting.
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it
I don't know where to go yet.
demanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Is it this button? Nope. Dismantle the controls once and for all. Let's see what's in here.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power,
I pressed off. See what happens. The end. No, I'm just kidding.
blackness, and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
I don't know. Was it?
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how
Amen.
to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
A fucked up door, but we're gonna do it.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation.
Is this just a mind control room though? Simulation?
This
Are we
was
actually
exactly
free?
the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
What the fuck? Achievement unlocked. Beat the game. What?
All of his co-workers.
Oh, we start over now.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Have you played this, bud? We're gonna do the opposite now. I don't think. We got the good one right off the end. Good, good. Thanks for stopping in.
Stanley came to a set of two open
We're going on the right.
He entered the door. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring.
Oh yeah, it's
It had
beautiful.
really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I don't have a coffee. I don't think I can pick up a coffee. Let's see. No. It doesn't let you do anything really.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Listen, brother, all he wants to do is sit down and take a breath.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
So that's back on track. See where this takes
But
us here.
Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Well, I can't go right.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right, man.
Oh, I could have done that if it was timed.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see, we went down...
If I time it right, I think I could make that left.
down, left,
Or is it like,
right.
it knows that I'm moving that way and
Okay,
it shuts
okay,
it?
Yes, I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way. No,
Oh, here we go.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding?
That's what I think
It's
too.
rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
Oh, didn't like.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
He didn't like that
Perhaps
that answer, did he?
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change?
Yeah, the doors aren't open, motherfucker.
Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure.
Isn't it?
Come, Stanley. Let's find
Okay, back
the
left.
story.
Oh shit. This is different. We actually trying to find the story? This is all different.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can
Whoa.
promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Jeez. He's getting angry.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Cheers, bud.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
There's no
I
doors.
might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
I can't open them.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind.
What
Not
the fuck?
story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Oh my. This is a
Now
mindfuck.
this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be
Let's
doing,
restart the game.
how about this? You win!
What?
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
I just loves restarting. Oh, what the fuck?
All right, I've got a
Adventure
solution.
line.
This time, to make sure we don't get
Oh
lost,
god.
I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that? You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there?
True.
Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is
Well, I can't walk on the
inevitably
ceiling
comes into
like
being
Super Pig.
via the very manifestation of the
Well, we
nature
followed
of
it.
life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Yeah, I did a minute ago, and it got really interesting. Kind of going back and forth. What the fuck?
Wait, cut the music.
I never played
Back
We Happy
and
Few,
look
but I
at
felt
the
like I
office.
was in that area right now.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No, no, no.
I feel like I'm on an
Really?
assembly
You do
line.
know we're looking for the Stanley parable, right? The story? Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you,
Line TM.
everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Now what? Let's do the other way on the line now.
You know what, Stanley?
Oh,
I
shit.
say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Well, it can't go any other way.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from
Nowhere else to go yet.
our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Thanks for the follow, bro.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity.
You mustn't.
I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
What if I walk in a
Okay,
square?
So I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with
Yeah,
the
just
cultural
2 solo
history
games to get me
reversed
into the mood, and then we
origin.
switched over to Stanley
Starting from
Parable.
the right, let us ask, will taking the
Was
right
a
door
early
lead us
B-Day
to
gift.
where we're going? And
Gotta
since
get
the
that content.
answer
Gotta keep that
is yes,
content going
then
solid.
by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic.
If you're still on after and I'm still awake,
Our destiny
I can get a couple games in.
awaits.
Or you can join as well. This game's pretty fucking legit so far. Can I not go this way? The confusion ending. You've been playing the confusion ending for 17 minutes? What?
Oh, hold up, what's this?
Oh, is this like my...
Confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game what, eight times?
What's Boneworks?
That's really how all this goes? It's all determined.
The narrator is gone.
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because...
Oh, I don't have a VR yet, so I would love to try a bunch of that shit.
Well, who consulted me?
I might have to move the setup a little bit to do it, but I think I got enough room to do it right here. If I change, I put the desk this way or that way.
I want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So...
We got a Rain Razzleberry energy drink
I guess now we just wait.
for whenever.
I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
I think
I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination.
I need to scratch
or
off
the
a bunch of
journey,
these
but
things.
They're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Whoa, what the fuck was that? No narrator?
All of his co-workers
Nope.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he
Oh,
had simply
is it
missed
back
a
normal?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room.
We're doing this way
Stanley
again.
knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful... But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the
So we're
first
gonna
open
not...
door on his left.
Nope, we're not going this way this time.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think
This is
perhaps
dope.
we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside.
I can't get in there.
To let her back into your life.
Ooh.
She's been waiting.
It's fucking Black Window, bro.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick
What if I
up
just
the
let it ring?
phone.
Let's just let it ring. If this is an option. How long do I sit? I guess I have to answer it. That's a lot of cigarette butts. Holy fuck. Can I pull the plug?
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action.
No shit.
How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Okay.
Choice. It's the best part of being
old
a real
school.
person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people.